Hey guys, welcome to the pond, or welcome back to the pond. I'm Jelena Profit with Duck Pond Detailing, and today is not an ordinary duck pond detailing video. Today is the Battle of the Brands. Okay guys, part one of the Battle of the Brands was over on Chelsea's channel, Attention to Details with Chelsea. So go ahead after this video, if you haven't seen it already, go check out the last video. We did a wash, clay, and seal. And guys, we have a winner of that challenge, and we also have a winner of that giveaway. So stay tuned to the end of the video because we will announce who wins some Quiver products. Now, yes, Chelsea won. Chelsea may have won the last video with Quiver, but I think today I'm gonna win on this interior detail with some Yum cars. You guys, Yum is gonna win. Yum is gonna take over and win this interior detail challenge. Why? Because Yum interior is awesome, high quality, super effective, and Yum glass is just as amazing, just as effective, and maybe even a little better than Yum interior, okay? These two together are unstoppable and amazing, and they're my go-to and favorite interior cleaning products. So without further ado, I am so happy to start off today's Battle of the Brands with Yum Interior and my extremely dirty car. Guys, look at how dirty my car is. Look at it. They're crumbs. Look at the carpet. Look at how nasty that is. It is really bad over here on the passenger side because we've had coffee spill over here. My navigation screen is just as bad. Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that. Do you guys see that dirt that's on this door panel? I know, it's disgusting. I don't know if you guys can see, but this window has a film on it and is just as bad. Look at how disgusting my window is. That is horrible. So yeah, you can see right there too. The interior of my car is disgusting. It's extremely dirty, and that's because it's been in and out of the shop for the past month. I haven't had time to come in and do an interior deep clean, but we are in today's video. So Yum is gonna save us. Yum is gonna save us from this disgusting mess. So as you can see here, the door handle has some scuff marks on it. That's just from hand oils and just gross stuff. And then you can see there is a spot here. I have no idea what that is, but we're gonna go ahead and clean that. Okay guys, so when talking Yum Interior, let's go ahead and read our labels because we wanna make sure we're doing everything correctly. So, Yum Interior is a powerful formula, yet gentle enough to be used on most interior surfaces. This formula is unique in that you can wipe it into plastic or leather surfaces to gently lift dirt, but it does not require any rinsing after like you may need with other stronger cleaners. Yum Interior does not alter your interior surfaces whatsoever. It keeps them the way they were, OEM. It does not add any dressing or anything. It just makes a nice, clean look to your interior. Yum Interior can also be diluted up to 1:1. So we got my interior towel here, and we are just going to apply just a couple of sprays into the towel. Oh, it smells so fresh. So fresh, you guys. It smells like eucalyptus and mint, maybe. Oh, it is so nice. And you can see it's got great flash time, and it's doing an amazing job cleaning the surface. Amazing job. Wow. Okay, you guys. The results are speaking for themselves. Again, you can see that the scuff marks and the residue that we had here is now gone, and that weird spot we had there is gone as well. Okay guys, now this was the part of the door that is extremely dirty. We have coffee stains here. We have dirt marks from, you know, hitting the side of the door with shoes. So what we're gonna do is, again, we're gonna spray directly into here and we're just going to wipe away. And you can see there is some foaming action that Yum Interior has. So if you guys are a fan of, you know, taking that brush and doing that Instagram stuff for detailing, you can do that as well. But we're not going to do that in today's video because there really is no purpose for it. It does not change the way that something cleans. Sometimes you need brushes like here to get into here, but I'll do that off camera. This is just for the purposes of showing you how amazing this is as a cleaner. And you guys can see where we had the coffee staining here, where we had it dripping down here, where we had it on the speaker, the dirt and scuff marks. All that is now gone. And that happened pretty quick. Okay guys, here we have our disgusting center console. I mean, there is just stains here from dripping beverages. So I'm going to show you that Yum Interior can clean it. Clean and dry microfiber. Sorry, it's awkward to hold a camera and to clean a car at the same time. Now, without scrubbing, and it's kind of hard to pay close attention to what I'm doing here because I am trying to film this for you guys. You can see that Yum Interior got all those spots. And now over here, right there, we got something sticky. Got something sticky. So we're just going to put a little there. Gonna let it soak. Let's go in, scrub. Oh, it's gone and it's right there. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. Ew. All right, we got our clean towel. We are just going to dry off the steering wheel. I'm going to spray a little bit onto my towel just so I can clean up that leftover residue. All right, you guys, the difference is there. I mean, look at that. You can really see, look at that. You can really see the difference in this close-up here. This side is clean. This side is not. So Yum Interior can clean your steering wheel super well. Look at that. Okay, Jelena, Yum Interior, okay, whatever. It's great. It can clean, you know, any surface like a normal interior cleaner can. But what if I told you that Yum Interior can also be used as a carpet cleaner? Now, we have a little bit of staining right here from some chocolate shake that spilt. I'm going to show you. We sprayed some Yum Interior right here in the towel, and we're going to clean it. We're going to clean that gunk off of the carpet. You can use this as a dry extraction method, or you guys can use this to extract. And y'all, look at that. That carpet is clean. Right here and right here, no difference now. That milkshake, don't bring all the boys to the yard because that milkshake is gone. Okay guys, remember the smudges here? Yum Glass can take care of dog slobber for you. Super easy without streaks. Yum Glass is not only amazing for its insane cleaning ability, it's also amazing because, did you guys know it has optical clarifiers in it? Yeah, it does. It makes your glass easier to see through. You saw the smudging here. Let's get rid of that. And we can get rid of that again, effortlessly with Yum Glass. You know, I don't think that Kristi or Chelsea can beat me on the glass cleaning aspect. I mean, Yum Glass is amazing. Yum Glass is doing God's work, as Eddie Cologne would say. Let's give Yum Glass one more chance with this disgusting fingerprint on the rear view mirror. Look at that. I don't even have to buff. Look how effortless that was to clean the mirror. All right, you guys, that doesn't complete the video, but that completes the detail on using Yum Cars for this interior detail in the Battle of the Brands. Now next, Kristi is going to show us her brand that she's gonna choose. However, I think I won. I think Yum Cars is gonna top whatever Kristi and Chelsea chooses for their interior, because let me tell you why. Yum Interior, extremely versatile. It smells great, however, the scent doesn't linger in the car. So if you do not like super strong scents, don't worry, because your car will not smell like eucalyptus when you're done using it. However, during the process, you'll smell it and you'll know you're cleaning your car. This is great on leather surfaces, it's great on plastics, it's even great on fabric. As you guys could see, I cleaned up that little spot on my carpet with Yum Interior. And if this is too strong for you guys, you can always dilute it 1-to-1 with water. Yum Glass is probably the best glass cleaner out there, period, point blank. Why? It's amazing at degreasing, and it's amazing at making your glass crystal clear and streak free. It also has optical clarifiers, so your glass will be even easier to look out of. Now you guys, if you want to purchase these products, you can go ahead and look at the link below. All right, let's see what Kristi has for us.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Battle of the Brands. Now today we are bringing you interior cleaners. I don't know what Jelena and what Chelsea have in store, and I know that their products are probably really good products because there's just so many good products out right now. I have no doubt that they are both bringing the heat, but what they don't understand is the heat that I'm bringing today. Let me show you what I'm using. Typhon. The dilution is amazing, 1 to 10, 1 to 20 if it's just like a maintenance vehicle or just a light cleaning, 1 to 10 for more of a medium cleaning, and then you could hit it straight for carpets. This works on upholstery, this works on vinyls, you know, your leather, whatever interior you have, this is going to do it some big time justice. And we're using it at 110 today, so I can show you. I have my bottle here already ready to go, and I'm ready to tackle this. So again, Chelsea, I know that you and Jelena are bringing the heat. I'm bringing the heat today with Phoenix because we all know Phoenix is on fire. And I know that Chelsea is great at interiors. Now, I'm sure Jelena is too, but we know Chelsea is the interior queen. Me, I hate interiors. I will be the first to say it. When I am thinking about cleaning an interior, I want one product. And Phoenix EOD's Typhon Interior Cleaner stands out as that one interior product, that top choice for both professionals and DIY enthusiasts. Why? Typhon utilizes advanced surfactants that effectively lift dirt, oil, and organic debris from various surfaces. It is so versatile. Carpets, upholstery, vinyl, plastic, leather, whatever is in that vehicle, you name it, it can clean. It also includes odor elimination technology that's going to make your car smell so fresh and so clean without adding any scents or dyes. Also, $49.99 per gallon. You could make 20 diluted gallons at $2.50 per gallon. You cannot beat that. That concentrated formula gives you that cost efficiency. Typhon versus other brands, there are no other brands in this. Typhon is it. It is meant, it is tailored to tackle the toughest stains and odors while also still working on your maintenance interior clean. You guys, Typhon is the one that you want to choose for this interior cleaner you're going to see. Okay, so we have some more staining here all along. So I'm going to spray it with Typhon. I'm going to kind of rub it in with my fingers here just to make sure that the product is really getting in between those fibers. I can already tell, rubbing this in, we have a little bit of a bigger stain here. One more little spritz. You can see whatever it was, Typhon just immediately pulls it off. Come in with my brush. And you guys, that little stain that was here, it's gone. Because Typhon, literally, guys, one product and it just works miracles. I still see a little bit of a stain there. Let's work on that one a little more. I really hope this is picking up on camera. Once again, rubbing in with my fingers here just to get it nice and incorporated into those fibers of the mats. Gonna take my Detail Factory brush and just kind of brush over it, because again, this is ensuring that that cleaner is getting in between those fibers. And I'm not using a lot of product, so I'm not soaking the mat. Literally a spritz or two is all you need. Come back in and just mop it up with my towel. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? It's gone. Okay, so I want to see if I can catch this. So you're gonna see, hopefully camera's picking up, there's a little bit of a stain there, and there is one right there. Not sure if you guys can see that right there. This is like something else I'll get off in a minute, but you can clearly see there's a stain there. So once again, a little spritz. And I'm just gonna use my finger to really kind of do an initial agitation, just rubbing it around, making sure that that cleaner is really penetrating into the stain. I'm gonna take my brush. I really like using this Detail Factory brush. The bristles are really soft, but they are also dense enough to really come in and give you a really good agitation where you don't feel like you're pulling on the fibers. Some brushes, you know, are so stiff that you really feel like you're kind of ruining those fibers, but give it a nice brush. I mean, you can already see it's gone. So come in. And again, I'm gonna kind of blot it this way. I'm not using a lot of product. I'm not worried about any type of wicking or anything like that. It's gone. You guys see that? Do you see that? It's gone. Okay, carpets check. Now let's get to the plastics. Is it just me, or did you see how quickly that dirt melted away? Just completely annihilating that dirt. Okay, so for these areas here, I have sprayed Typhon just directly on my brush. And I just want to show you how quickly it pulls up this dirt. And I mean, you can see how incredible Typhon is working. You can just see how it immediately picks up any of that, you know, gunk and that grime and that residue from whatever has been stuck. Now I am gonna have to come in and get a pick, which I will grab in a second, to do this piece here. But if you can't already see the difference already, Typhon brought back a shine to it, a sheen. I mean, you guys, Typhon is killer. Let's come up here. Being careful, right? So simple. Watch here as I give this brand new Scrub Ninja just one spray at 1 to 10. One little spritz. Look at the dirt that it is pulling off of this wheel. It was ungodly, the amount of dirt and guck and grime that was on this wheel. And one spray was all it took to remove months, gosh, maybe even years of dirt and grit and grime off of this wheel. Typhon came to play here. I probably could have even done 1 to 20, but at 1 to 10, it was a powerhouse. And getting this wheel back to more of that factory OEM finish, definitely sanitized look. So you see that shine? That's not healthy leather. That's built up body oils and grimes. But look how Typhon cuts through that layer so fast, taking it from slick and shiny to clean, matte, and natural looking, the way leather is supposed to be. Look at that shine. Look at the difference. So I will show you here. I'm going to, once again, spray my Scrub Ninja. And just come in and give these interior trim pieces a very good scrub. Then I'm just going to come back and mop it up. And Typhon has gone to work. So great. So many of these plastic pieces just look dull and tired, but using Typhon, instantly it lifted the embedded grime, the oxidation, bringing back all of these plastics back to a rich and natural finish. There's no grease, there's no shine, just clean, healthy looking plastics and trim. What more can you ask from an interior cleaner? Just watch how it transforms the dingy and the dull to that nice, rich, natural look like it's supposed to be. Shiny, clean. So this is gum, but I have sprayed Typhon on it, and with a little bit of elbow grease and my fingernails, it is coming up. Oh my goodness gracious. Like, gum? Are you for real right now? If Typhon can handle this, and I'm telling you that Typhon is what just allowed that gum to start dislodging itself. And yes, it took some elbow grease, but I don't care who you are or what you use. Gum is going to take elbow grease no matter what. I don't know how long this gum has been stuck on there, but Typhon has done a great job at starting to soften whatever crap is in gum and help it to look like new. Now, there is a little bit of staining because who knows how long that gum has been there, but again, with a little bit of elbow grease, Typhon took it right off. Oh, wait, you mean more stains? You mean more stuck on stubborn grit and grime? Typhon, we got it. Typhon's got it. Jelena, Chelsea, do you have something that works like this? I'm just not sure, because I mean, look at how efficient, how effective, one and done. Typhon is the GOAT. It did it. Look at it. Oh, wait, more spills and stains? Hold on. Hold on. We got this. Typhon's got it. Just watch. Yes. And gone. Okay, guys, so final reveal on an interior that started out pretty darn hammered. Typhon 1 to 10 did an incredible job at beating out just incredibly tough stains. Gum, you saw stains over here. It brought back this leather. It looks supple. It looks nice. It definitely feels clean. Again, I'm a fan of just using one product, coming in and getting the job done without having to do several different products or chemicals to get to the same result. It's efficient, and it really did the job at getting down into those original stains and just stuck on gunk that I really didn't expect to get off so quickly. And Typhon just went through and annihilated all of that dirt. It looks great. I couldn't be happier. EOD for the win. Okay, Jelena and Chelsea, so I don't know what you used, but I know the products are probably absolutely great, but are they better than Typhon? Are they better at Typhon 1 to 10? One product, major jobs. You saw the interior, you saw the mats, you saw the stains, you saw the gum, and Typhon annihilated everyone. So I can't wait to bring it, girls. I can't wait for you to bring it, and I cannot wait to see who everybody else chooses. Thanks, guys.
Listen, Kristi and Jelena, I know you guys think you're going to have some awesome products, but when it comes to interiors, it's kind of what I'm known for, so you're going to have to come hard for me. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so let's face it, there are a ton of options that you could use when it comes to cleaning the interior of your vehicle. I mean, you can use Dawn dish soap, you can use a rinse wash, you can use water to clean the interior of your vehicle based on the level of soiling, the surface, and the end result that you want. But if you're wanting a dedicated interior cleaner, there are, again, way too many options on the market. And I mean, Jelena and Kristi, the products that they're going to be talking to you about, I'm sure they work fantastic. But my issue with interior cleaners is that sometimes they can be too strong that they actually damage the surface that you're working on. And also the fact we have to think about the fact that we're sitting on those surfaces, sometimes in swimsuits, and you've got kids sitting on the interior, that you have to be careful that you don't damage the plastic or the material that you're working on, and that you don't actually burn or damage the skin of the people that are sitting on those surfaces. A lot of the interior cleaners nowadays have sodium hydroxide, which is a very caustic material. It's kind of white and chalky, and if you ever use an interior cleaner, maybe full strength, or you put it on a hot surface and you see a white chalky residue left behind, that's actually a chemical burn, and you've damaged the plastic permanently. Now, if you are going to get that type of damage on plastic, think about what that's doing to skin. Am I right? This mom is actually super passionate about making sure that there are not toxic chemicals in her kids' bodies and on her bodies. And so that's why we're going to actually use Cleantle. These are all biodegradable, and these interior cleaners actually don't have harmful sodium hydroxide within them. So what does that mean? That means if you put it on the surface, it's not going to leave a chalky white residue, and it's going to be very safe. These actually contain new biosurfactants within them that most of them are plant derived. Actually, the first within the industry to use these new biosurfactants in car chemicals. And so for those of you that are very conscientious about what you put in your body and on your skin, as well as how you care for the plastics and surfaces on your interior and you don't want to damage them, we're going to demonstrate for you guys Cleantle, because just because you want a clean end result doesn't mean you have to compromise on safety. Now, before we introduce any moisture to the interior, we need to remove the loose soiling. So we're going to blow out, then we're going to vacuum, and then we're ready to come in and clean our plastics and our upholstery. So let's go ahead and get her clean.
So we're going to mix up our Fabric Clean Plus at our 1 to 10 dilution ratio. You get a ton of value with this product. It's only $19 for a liter, so a little bit of this is going to go a very long way.
Now, normally I like to extract, and for that I use my Aqua Provac, but I know a lot of you guys don't like to extract, so we're going to try to spot clean a lot of these stains first to see, do we need to extract? I like to remove residue, that way we don't accelerate resoiling, kind of leaves the fibers a little bit less crunchy, but we're going to see if we can spot clean these stains with our Fabric Clean Plus versus having to extract. Same dilution ratio, 1 to 10, but I more than likely will extract at the end, but we're first going to spot clean. And you'll see I have gloves on. You guys always come for me when I don't wear gloves, but I actually don't need gloves with these products, but we're going to wear them just that way you guys don't come for me in the comment section. Love you.
Now, there's 3 things that you have to take into consideration when working with a chemical. time, temperature, and concentration. Since this is diluted and we're working also with cold water, we want to give this a few seconds to sit before we agitate and then scrub with our white towel. Now, we did go over it 2 times, but this ketchup stain had actually been on there for quite some time. And you can see after 2 rounds, we were able to practically remove all the old ketchup stains and leave behind a fresh carpet. Very impressive.
All right, so these are more stubborn soiling spots. Wouldn't say they're stains quite yet, but we definitely got some spots with some heavier residue. And in certain situations, when you have a lot of soiling, it's actually better to extract than to spot clean, because if I come after this spot, but we've got kind of a weathered look to the entire mat, what's gonna happen is now I'm gonna have a clean spot. And so in certain situations, it is better to extract and clean the entire thing. But I first just want to kind of see, we are going to extract this entire mat so that way everything looks nice and consistent and I don't have a clean spot. Agitation is always key, and I'm not using anything fancy, guys. This is just a mother's brush. It's not super stiff. We got nice foaming action. Now you can try kind of this scrubbing action. You can also blot like this. You can get a mallet and you can tamp it. Actually just kind of put pressure on it, try to absorb it. There's a few different techniques that you can use, but regardless, those spots, that soiling is gone. But I can see maybe in these perimeter areas where maybe it's a little bit darker. So we're just gonna go ahead, do a light mist. We're gonna agitate with our drill brush. We're gonna extract with our cold water. And I like this scent. It's fresh, it's not overwhelming. You haven't noticed, I haven't coughed. I actually have a kind of a chest cold right now. And so I'm a little sensitive to chemicals. This is not making me cough. And it's just leaving behind a nice fresh scent on the interior. But that's clean, guys. Look, it's practically dry.
So we did discover there was a fresh coffee spill alongside of the seat. We're going to wrap our mother's crevice brush with our microfiber, spray our chemical, and clean alongside of our seats. And you can see we did have some spills even on the plastic. This can be used for plastic, leather, Alcantara, suede, etc. Especially when you want to do low moisture, where you're working with Alcantara or suede, especially in areas where there's been previous spills and you don't want to deal with wicking. You can use a solution like this to spot clean. But because we do have just some light soiling all over the mats, we're going to spray, agitate, and extract. And you can see after we agitate with our drill brush, you're going to see a lightening and a brightening to your carpets. That should show you what kind of clean result you're going to be able to get with this chemical. After we were done extracting, because we didn't have to do a lot of rinsing, because one, limited residue and it rinsed away very easily, our carpets and mats were basically dry within a half an hour, even with cold water extraction. Now I know we didn't have a ton of dirt that we needed to extract, so you might be thinking, Chelsea, this was overkill. But for me, I would much rather have a consistent, clean appearance. We also were able to help remove odor and freshen up the smell on the interior of the vehicle. We didn't have a ton of residue and everything dried out quickly.
It took like 20 minutes. Our extraction step is done. We're going to move on to our hard surfaces, our leather, and our plastics. They're kind of sensitive. They're kind of deteriorated. So I don't want to be super aggressive, but we do want to remove as much of the sticky, dirty stuff off of them and put down anti-static properties to help make it easier to clean moving forward for my friend.
So I put a foaming tip on the interior pro cleaner. I find that that's a little bit safer for leather. That way you don't have a ton of runoff with your chemical and potentially stain it. We did have some gum in the seams, so we're using rapid remover and a dental pick to just remove the adhesive gum. And then we're going to clean up any of our residue with our cleaner. We're also using detailing brushes and a Scrub Ninja that's going to help get in all of the textured grooves of our leather seats. Now, how would I rate this cleaner versus some of the other interior cleaners that I've worked with? You can see that it does take a little bit more elbow grease to remove sticky, dirty substances. Oftentimes, though, your safer chemicals might require a little bit more elbow grease, but that's where you offset causticity and also potential dangers of burning through clear coat and causing damage by maybe needing to just increase the amount of effort it takes to remove them with your brushes. But these leather seats were actually already dyed, and I could see that I was not removing any of the dye. The last time I cleaned this vehicle, I had actually used too strong of a cleaner, and so I was nervous that I was going to pull up more of the dye. We didn't have this issue with our Interior Cleaner Plus, but we were able to very easily remove any stuck on dirt on all of our plastics, even kind of spot clean our steering wheel cover. This steering wheel has seen better days, so they cover it, but that has even developed some body oils. We were able to clean that up for the customer, remove any of the makeup and body oils from our turn signals, and just dial in all of our buttons, knobs, any plastics, even our infotainment screen. We were able to wipe that up, remove any smudges from that, and just get everything nice and clean. Now, I didn't apply an interior dressing because Cleantle's product is actually sold out currently on the website. But if they had it in stock, I would have applied it, especially to our front dash, just to give us some UV protection. It has a nice coconut vanilla scent, so we'll definitely be trying that product out once it is back in stock. But you can see, even without a dressing, we just have a nice natural appearance. It's not streaky, it's not sticky. For those of you that like more of a natural appearance, you don't have to worry about this product altering the look or the feel of any of your interior surfaces. I've been very impressed how Cleantle has been able to tackle a variety of soils, spills, and stains on this interior, and yet not compromise the integrity of any of our surfaces.
I don't know if you guys can see this, but these kids be high-fiving each other a lot on the glass. We got a ton of palm prints, and as much as I would love to say that I am using Cleantle glass cleaner, you want to know my secret sauce? Literally, secret sauce that I've been using on glass the last couple of months and absolutely kicking myself for not using it sooner. Distilled water. It works wonders. You get one of the Mr. Twister towels as kind of your final touch. And we got streak-free glass every time. Who you looking at? Well, a winner, that's who. Just kidding. So we are all done with our minivan interior. It took about 2 hours from start to finish for us to clean the carpets, remove any sort of soiling and staining from them with our Fabric Clean Plus, and then we dialed in all of our hard surfaces with our Interior Pro Cleaner. Not only did the products work really well, it has a nice fresh scent on the interior, but now we also have peace of mind that we didn't use really caustic chemicals that could potentially damage any of these surfaces. And I mean, the leather was already in pretty bad state. I didn't pull any dye off, so that says to me, gentle but effective. And I don't have to worry about any of the residue on our plastics or leather seats kind of being an issue with the family. So all in all, our Cleantle products, I think, did a great job. I'm curious to know with Kristi and Jelena, what can your products do? Can they do this? And can they be safe without damaging any of the surfaces? I don't know. Let's see. Hey, lady. What do you think?
It looks brand new. Dad, did you see what it looks like?
I saw what it looked like last time.
Yeah.
Like last time.
When it was like,
There was like some major ones there too. So
because Nicholas learned how to chew gum, so he likes to take it out, and I guess he hit some.
let me know. What do you think of the smell? Like, does it smell fresh? Like, what?
Oh, it smells nice.
They say it's a magic scent. I don't know what magic scent is supposed to be.
No, you can smell it. It smells nice. My car always had like a weird, funky smell to it. It smelled like old and like food.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell like old and like food.
Cool. Okay.
No, that smells good.
Good. All right. I was just curious what your thoughts are on the
It's
scent.
so shiny and fingerprinted, and now it's not anymore.
Well, good. All right. Cool.
This is gorgeous.
Well, I'm glad.
My ugly van does not look ugly no longer.
You're going down, Kristi and Jelena.
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching today's video of the Battle of the Brands. Make sure you subscribe to Kristi's channel and Chelsea's channel, and also this channel if you haven't already. The next part of the Battle of the Brands will be over on Kristi's YouTube channel, Details and Me. So make sure you go over to her channel right now and subscribe, because we're gonna have another Battle of the Brands coming up real soon. You guys have made it to the end of the video, so now you get to know who the winner is of the Quiver products. And a drum roll, please. here we go. Here you are. You won the quiver giveaway. Make sure you DM Chelsea on Instagram to see how you can get a hold of these products. And if you guys would like to enter in the giveaway for today's video, make sure in the comments down below you tell us who you think won. Now keep it super simple in the comments if you want to win. If you want to win, just say the brand name. So because I'm winning, Yum's winning, just say Yum in the comments and you can be entered in to win the next giveaway. All right, you guys, thanks for being here. We'll see you in the next one.